Hi, I'm so glad that you're here. I'm Jennifer Bourne, and today I want to talk about how to create and leverage systems in your business. Or more specifically, how systems build sustainable businesses by solving consistent issues through the breakdown of tasks into documented, repeatable, step by step processes. Now, I love systems. Systems and processes allow you to create consistent experiences for you, your team, your vendors, and your clients. And when you have consistency, you are able to track effectiveness, efficiency, profitability, and quality. In my recent post about finding your superpower, I shared how I came to discover that systems are where I thrive. Systems are the basis of my love of design, content organization, structure, teaching, and even cooking. When presented with something complex, I can quickly see a simple system and break down the complex into a sequential process. Systems run my entire life, the whole thing. While my personal systems aren't always documented, I've created them throughout the years for everything from getting out of the house on time with babies to how the kids get dressed to making breakfast in the morning, preparing meals, getting ready for bed, packing for trips, and even meal prepping. For my design agency, my processes are documented and the systems are automated. And as I'm building out jenniferbourne.com, I'm slowly planning, creating, and implementing new systems to ensure that I enjoy the same freedom that I do today. What I want you to understand is that there is a direct correlation between the systems you set up in your business and the amount of freedom that you have to do the things you love outside of work, like traveling, going for hikes, crafting, cooking, playing games, building Legos, playing music, coloring, and even going to concerts like we like to do. Systems require a narrowing of focus, right? I didn't start with any systems in place. When I started my business, I had no systems, not even one. I did everything manually, one off, and totally flew by the seat of my pants. And that's okay. That's what you need to do in the beginning. You need to say yes to everything. You need to work with everyone. You need to gain experience and learn what you like and don't like to do and who you like and don't like to work with. I built my agency to well over 6 figures with absolutely no systems in place. But running a business with no systems is unsustainable. You can't maintain that approach forever or you end up a slave to your business. And you go from dreaming about freedom and fun to working far more hours than you ever thought that you would or ever did at a normal job. And probably for less money. Without business systems in place, you eventually find yourself burnout, overwhelmed, and exhausted. Over time, you gain experience. And with experience comes a narrowing of focus in what you do and who you serve. This allows you to begin saying no more often so you can focus on becoming an expert in a niche and creating systems to support you and your clients. Those that refuse to narrow their focus will remain on the feast or famine roller coaster and struggle to continue spinning plates, putting out fires, and serving their clients. Why? Well, because without narrowing your focus, you cannot create effective, efficient systems. Systems build sustainable businesses. Setting up systems in your business allows you to improve productivity, reduce stress, overcome hurdles, and gain leverage, free up time, and focus on what you do best. With smart systems in place, you can step away from the minutia of your business and the day-to-day tasks, and you can focus on the revenue generated, forward-moving work that matters the most. Business systems can be created for basically any repetitive task or action. The key is getting the systems out of your head and on paper. Without proper documentation, you rely on memory to get things done. And that's how things begin to fall through the cracks, especially when you're busy and your business is growing rapidly. When systems are documented, you have benchmarks for quality control. Your clients have a consistent experience and more confidence in you. The process can be taught or delegated. It can be automated, and tasks, actions, and communications can be so much clearer. Now, the key is identifying the potential systems there are in your business. A business system doesn't have to be a big, complicated thing with lots of steps. The idea is that it's documented, repeatable, and it's a specific way of doing something that you can delegate or automate. The first step in creating a business system is identifying the opportunities to do so. Look for areas of known friction in your business, places where you're already encountering some stress or problems. These are immediate need areas of improvement. Number 2, document everything that you do, right? Write down everything that you do every day for an extended period of time. Items, tasks that you repeat often, these are perfect opportunities to create a system. Number 3, own your weakness. Make note of things you're currently doing that you don't enjoy or that you constantly put off, things that are outside your core competency. These are ideal systems as well because then you don't have to do it anymore, or you can delegate it to someone else. Now, once you've identified potential systems, you've got to prioritize which ones you're going to do first, right? You can't do everything at the same time. So, what I want you to understand is not all systems are created equal. Some systems will be easy and fast to create. Some are going to take a lot of energy and resources and time. Some will immediately impact your bottom line. Some are a more long-term investment. Some systems will reduce stress. Some systems will save time. You need to prioritize the potential systems by impact on your business. Use criteria like revenue generation, time saving, stress elimination, and effort or resources needed. Time savings is the highest priority criteria for me because with more time, I can do more and actually create more systems. Revenue generation is the second highest priority for me because with more money, I can pretty much do anything else that needs to get done. Now, once you've identified the systems that are potentially a good fit for your business, and you've prioritized those by impact on your business, then it's time to actually create a system for your business. Pick one potential new business system and map out the project or the process step by step. Identify any tools, resources, or people that are needed, create the content required and proofread it, and then implement that system. Once you've implemented, it's time to test and refine that system. After your system has been added to your business, test it and look for areas of improvement. Evaluate the system over time. Note any problems that arise, areas of friction that show up, or questions that other people are asking. Then update and refine the system to eliminate those problems, curb their concerns, reduce friction, and answer questions. Then it's time to rinse and repeat. Go back to step 1 of identifying the potential systems. Look at those that you identified, prioritize the ones that are left, create that system, and then test it and refine it again. The idea here is that you want to leverage these systems to win back the time that you're spending in your business. I like to say systems save the world. Well, they at least save your business. Without systems, you're flying by the seat of your pants. You're reacting to whatever comes your way and crossing your fingers that nothing falls through the cracks. You're hoping that every client has a consistent, extraordinary experience and that you can get everything done on time without your head exploding. You feel overwhelmed and stressed and exhausted, and you're frustrated because you're always working and you never have time for the fun things that you want to do, and you have guilt over neglecting your loved ones. On the other hand, with systems in place, you're supported by a strong business foundation. You're proactive and ahead of things. You're confident that everything's under control. You know that every client is having a consistent, extraordinary experience, and you have a plan to get everything done on time with ease. You're relaxed and satisfied with your business, your clients, and your projects, and you're happy to have time for hobbies you enjoy and find fulfillment in the time you spend with your loved ones. That's a pretty big difference. Systems make a huge difference in your life and your business. Before I had systems set up in my business, I was working 16 to 18-hour days, 7 days a week. And while I was working from home, I rarely spent any quality time with my family and my 2 small babies. My business was growing really fast. I was making a lot of money and my clients were really happy. And from the outside, everything looked incredible. But on the inside, I was slowly falling apart and reaching burnout really fast. Systems saved me and they saved my business. Creating and implementing systems transformed my whole life. Finally, instead of my business running me, I was running my business. Systems allowed me to automate repetitive tasks, delegate non-essential work, better care for my clients, and actually make more money without working more hours. In fact, the very first system that I implemented in 2011 was a client onboarding system that added so much value to my client projects that clients told me the onboarding system alone delivered their money's worth. And it saved me so much time per project, I was able to completely stop working nights and weekends. That single client onboarding system made such a huge impact in my business that I created a system for every phase of my web design process. My website projects eventually had automated systems to handle every phase of work, from sales calls, contracts, welcoming clients, onboarding, design, development, launch, and exit, post-launch follow-up. I called my system Profitable Project Plan. It reduced the administrative time on my projects by 50%. It created way better margins, drastically increased profits, and it gave me the freedom I desired to enjoy life. After that, I was sold. I created systems for brand development processes, lead generation, pricing projects, gathering testimonials, manage referrals, and even creating new systems. In 2017, systems like Profitable Project Plan allowed me to spend 1/3 of my entire year traveling and adventuring with my family, which is a pretty big switch from working 16 to 18-hour days, 7 days a week. And now I'm really excited to share the entire system with you in a couple different ways. First, Profitable Project Plan is a business training course and done-for-you client management system for designers and developers. That means you'll receive step-by-step training on managing a custom website build from sales call to post-launch follow-up from the perspective of client care and management, and you'll get everything you need to do so already done and ready to go, ready to be customized in your business. So you can skip all the hard work and all the content creation that goes into actually creating a system like that. The second way that I am sharing my system with you is through a free resource, a PDF workbook that walks you through the steps of creating systems in your business. The same steps we just outlined in this blog post. So if you like what you read in the blog post, if you like what you saw in this video, and you're interested in adding systems to your business, I encourage you to download the workbook and go through the process to identify potential systems in your business. Prioritize those systems by the impact that they'll have on your business. Create the systems, refine them, and then continue to do so over and over and over. As you can see, I'm a big believer in systems and the effect that they can have on your business. And I hope now that maybe you are too as well. Thanks so much for joining me today. And until next time, have a great day.